Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm doing something I don't do a lot, which is reacting to a video. I'm not a big reacts guy. I know that's become kind of my team meta this year in a lot of ways, for at least Ty and Carlo and some other people, but I had to get in on it for this one. Ty just got banned for King of the Court stuff, and I want to watch this video and react to it and just give you all my thoughts, because I think this is going to be an entertaining one, to say the least. I really just want to hear his thoughts. I want to give mine as well. Not that they really matter for this situation too much, but I want to get out on this. I think this is going to be a fun video to react to. So let's talk about it. As y'all can see, Ty is banned for 2 weeks, and I'm sure he's going to explain why that is. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. And let's hear Ty's side of the story and what's going on.
It's Ty in this video today. We're going to be talking about me getting banned.
I turned it up. Hopefully it's loud enough.
In NBA 2K25, my team. Why I think this is honestly pretty, I want to say funny, but honestly,
it is kind of funny. I gotta be honest, it is kind of funny.
I think it is pretty funny. The fact that 2K banned me for 2 weeks for violation of terms of service. Now, here's the deal. Here's the situation. Am I mad about it? Not really. I'm just more confused than anything. And I know there's people that's gonna be like, well, Ty, you asked somebody to quit for you in King of the Court. Here's the deal, okay? If you want me to be honest, yes, I did ask for the dude to quit for me. Why? Okay, he wanted to get top 10%, right? And so he needed to get another game within the time period too, right?
Ty's right, because you don't get points for losing in King of the Court. And I think he's got a point here. In that the guy, yeah, he asked, okay, to be fair, let me just say this first and foremost. Y'all played the game, right? Let's say you're up 20 points. Game's over. Game's decided. You want your opponent to quit, right? Most of the time they won't because of quit bans and stuff, but you want your opponent to quit. That's a normal thing. Now, add to it, Ty is playing King of the Court, trying to win King of the Court, trying to do something that very few people are actually capable of doing. Of course he wants his opponent to quit. In a game that is already over, is already decided. I cannot blame him in the slightest. For the clip was basically, he hopped on the mic and was like, can you quit the game? He did. He asked his opponent to quit the game in King of the Court, and he did it while he was streaming. Now this brings up, I don't know if Ty will talk about this later in the video, but this brings up almost an ethical dilemma and things, in that this would have never been discovered if he wasn't streaming. And I almost think he got screwed for he got in trouble for something that would have never been a thing if he hadn't been streaming. If he was playing off stream, 2K would have never known about this and he would have been fine. And I just think content creators getting banned because they are creating content on the game, which then exposes them to getting in trouble for something that honestly isn't even really, I think, a hugely bad, I don't think he did anything really wrong. He's winning the game by a lot. The game's over. I don't blame him for wanting to get into his next game quicker. I would too.
Right? Obviously, I want to win King of the Court. Obviously, you need to get quits. Obviously, when he's calling timeouts to basically stall the game so I can't get another one, I'm going to ask him to quit the game.
Yeah, this was at the end of King of the Court too. Of course,
when does it ever resonate with 2K?
Other people have done this, by the way. A lot of other people have done this. This is not like Ty's the first person to ever be streaming and ask somebody to quit in a game in King of the Court or in 250K qualifiers in the past or anything like that. Much worse things have happened than this, let's be totally honest. But
okay,
I'm sure he'll talk about it.
People literally, okay, let me ask you this. And I don't want to call out specific people, but there's somebody that literally matches with their favorite streamer that's won King of the Court multiple times that boosts for them. Nobody does that for me. You know,
on a weekly basis, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I had somebody play for me. I streamed the whole thing. Like, what? And then he asked, all right, so if I quit, you'll give me some VC. Sure, what? Who cares? Who cares? Like,
I don't think that's bannable.
And again, I think this is funny because, like, for me, when it comes down to did I violate terms of service? I don't know. I'm trying to read the terms of
He might have technically. I don't know what the terms of service say, but it's still funny that he got banned for it. I mean, Ty's the biggest My Team content creator outside of like HTB. People who make content consistently on My Team and are My Team only type content creators. Ty is one of the very biggest creators on this platform and on Twitch as well. He's the best arguably player in the world, one of the 2 best for sure. them banning one of their #1 content creators for something that everybody does is kind of mind-boggling to me. But maybe that's just me. I'm sure y'all are gonna. Some of y'all in the comments will disagree with my opinion on that.
Service, and I don't even know if I can find it. I would love to see the exact rule I violated.
I'm with him on that. It'd be nice to see where, in terms of service,
here's the deal, guys.
what he did wrong
is never
specifically.
that serious. I play in it for content. I play in it because it's ultimately fun for me to do.
It's true.
Like, fun for me to stream. All those.
King of the Court is pointless. The rewards are not good enough to really make them worth it. Now, for Ty, that's almost not totally true because if he wins 1 million VC, it's kind of worth it. But still, it's not at the end of the day a big thing. It is. He plays in it for content. I don't play in it because I don't think it's worth it for me because of the way my schedule works on weekends and stuff. But point being, it's just, it doesn't matter that much. He's right.
Things. But at the end of the day, like if 2K wants to fix the qual system, it's impossible, right? Like it is literally
the system right now is terrible
to fix. Because the qualifying system is so bad, or not even the qualifying. I call it the qual system because it's the old 250K system.
Right.
Because
He's talking about the King of the Court
literally
system.
impossible
The way that
to find a way around. Like if you stream it and you have 700, 800 people watching, or like whatever streamer is streaming it, there's gonna be people that match you on purpose, whether
to try to beat you,
whether
to try to stall you. Exactly.
Wins, whatever the case is, right?
There are people who match you on purpose because they're a fan of you and they want to help you do better if you're a big content creator, and there will be people who match you on purpose to try to beat you or stall you or make it so that you don't win. It's going to happen both ways. It has happened to me before, and it's happened to Ty many times.
But if you think like that people aren't going to ask for quits, like what are we doing here? Like what are we doing here? What are we doing? Fix your system, 2K.
100%.
Fix your system. If that's really what your goal is, then fix your system. You know, like obviously when I bought MT in 2K22, 2K22, I think that was.
It was 2K23.
Obviously, I violated.
High five.
Hold on, let me skip this.
Say they invented something.
Will it just
we did.
Skip
not me,
here?
but, you know.
Should, right? Perfect.
Terms of service. Was I mad that I got banned from 250K? Yes. Was I mad that I got banned from the game for 2 weeks? No, because I did violate terms of service.
It was a logical ban. I agree. It happened to me too.
But I would love to know what terms of service I violated here. Like.
He's got a point.
What did I do? I'm not cheating. I'm not having people boost for me. I'm not doing anything crazy.
They probably interpret it as boosting, though, to be fair. It's probably the explanation that 2K would give. Not that 2K is actually going to give an explanation because they don't do that, but whatever.
Like, what? To me, it does not make sense. My opponent that I played against that quit had a way better chance of finishing top 10% by quitting the game.
he didn't give in, by the way.
His goal. Than if he would have stayed in the game the whole time. So
he's right.
I'm trying to.
You get 0 points for losing. So he's right. The guy got into the game quicker because he quit. It was smart for him.
Understand what we're doing here. Like I genuinely am. Like it is absolutely unbelievable. And somebody's talking about I bribed somebody with VC. I did not go to that guy and say, "Hey, I'll give you some VC if you quit." I was like, bro, quit the game so we can both get some another game. He said, you got me with some VC? I was like, sure. Like, what? Who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares?
I doubt the reason he got banned had anything to do specifically with that.
Who cares? You don't think people match other streamers and quit for them?
They definitely do.
I'm just trying to understand. When I was up 300
100%.
points 2 weeks ago, and I don't know, I wasn't in the stream, but somebody else gets tons of quits, you think that just happens naturally? That's just, it is what it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, weird stuff goes on, obviously. I streamed the whole thing. If there was something to hide, I would have deleted the stream. There's nothing for me to hide.
Probably wouldn't have
like,
streamed.
What? There's nothing that I...
You can get away with so much stuff if you're not streaming too. And the funny thing is, these other people who he's talking about do stuff. There is stuff that happens on streams on a week-to-week basis that 2K does nothing about.
Wrong. Asking for a quit when you're down 20 points in the second half is fine. And honestly, if y'all weren't the problem and y'all didn't ban people for quitting the game, we would be fine. We wouldn't have these issues, 2K, but y'all ban people for quitting the game.
Which is so dumb. 100%. He's right about that.
Y'all ruin everything. And like, again, for me, getting banned, it is what it is. Like, honestly, to me, it's not that deep. It never has been that deep.
Everything is so funny.
Not that deep to me. I do it for content. I do it because it's fun. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. People are like, I bribed somebody. I did not go to that guy and say, look, if you quit the game, I will pay you. That's not what happened. I said, quit the game. And there was 2 minutes left. He down 20. He's like, you got me with some VC? He said he knows who I am. He supports me. Sure, man. Sure. Right? Like, what? What's the difference between
I
that
wanna know if he
and
gave him the
somebody saying
VC.
they're a fan of me, they'll quit for me? What's the difference? Who cares? Who cares? Y'all want integrity, right? Y'all want integrity of this. Y'all want integrity. Then make it integrity. Because when I see people in chats from plenty of weeks ago boosting for other streamers, y'all want to turn y'all cheek. Y'all don't want to even mention that. I don't have people doing that.
He's not wrong. I try to stay out of drama, but that does happen.
Ty, let me match up with you. I got you. Just let me know when to search. What do? I don't say a word to them. I don't want to cheat like that. No, I'm not. I don't like that. I'm for integrity, right? But when I get a game with 25 minutes left, and the guy I'm playing is calling all their full timeouts like he was to make subs, make his adjustments. It's like, dude, what are we doing here? You're down 20. Like, you want to finish top 20, 10%. I want to get first. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And they all ban me. Y'all ban me. It's crazy to me. It's actually insane to me. Because like I mentioned, and I'll go back to my Twitch stream and see how much I was up. 2 weeks ago, okay? I was up 300, 400, 200, 300 points with like 30 minutes left. I don't get quits, the other streamer does. That's how King of the Court works. If you get quits, you win. If you don't get quits, you don't win. Like, it's how it works. It's how it works. But since the dude said, yo, you got me with some VC, that's the problem, right? That's the problem. Again, people are saying,
I don't think that's the
I'm
problem.
The one that said,
I doubt that's why it was.
No.
I think it's because Carlo made a video bringing attention to Ty asking the guy for a quit. And I think for whatever, I don't get it, but I'm starting to believe there's legitimacy to 2K. They seem to listen to Carlo in a way they listen to no other content creator, and I truly don't understand why. I don't know. Whatever.
Sure. Like, what do you want me to say? If he nah, bro, I'm not getting like, bro, what? Sure, I'll give you a little bit of VC, and I didn't. You know, he hasn't messaged me, but if he did, I would. Man, I don't care. I'm not trying to scam, bro.
Oh, there you go.
But it's like, at the end of the day, 2K is doing anything to ruin something good, bro. Like anything.
Not the King of the Court is really something good anyway, to be honest.
It is what it is. But when people play on other accounts for
He's
grinding
got 6 more minutes. What is he talking about in this? For
like,
5 more minutes.
I'm just asking. Y'all want integrity, right? Y'all want integrity. So when people grind on others' accounts, that's not a problem, right? Like, it's not, because it's not, right? It's not.
I agree
According
that
to
it's
you
not.
guys, that is not the problem. It's not the problem. But yeah,
They're banned for boosting, not for grinding.
Ask for a quit when somebody is down 20 points in a fourth quarter, that's a problem. Okay. It's because y'all don't think that happens, right? It's only the big stream. Like, Again, am I that mad? Again, I honestly,
mad.
for this account getting banned, I'm not that mad, because it's like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? But at the end of the day, the reason I'm mad is because I would love to know what I violated. I genuinely would. You know,
I'm not sure.
I ain't doing.
I don't think there's a line in the term of services that's like that. He violated this rule or this thing right here. I don't think that happened. I don't know, man. It's at the end of the day, I think I'm pretty much gonna call it there. We could watch the rest of this video if we wanted to, but y'all can go watch the rest of the video over on Ty's channel. I don't want this to be a 25-minute long video, but I think it's ridiculous that 2K banned Ty, and they just either overlook or don't even notice the other stuff that goes on a week-to-week basis. And here's the honest truth. Number one, King of the Court is a bad system. It is a flawed system. It is a system that is not designed optimally to actually reward the best players. It should be a much better system, not a 4-hour 250k quals like system that's based on who you match and how many quits you get and all that type of stuff. It should be a certain number of games. You should get points based on how much you win by, as well as a strength of schedule rating, and those things together should form some sort of actual leaderboard that's more based on your actual performance and not just based on how many quits you can get and how lucky you can get with matchmaking. With that being said, the biggest issue that I have with this is that it is a lack of consistency. It's one of 2K's biggest problems, in my opinion, is that there is a total lack of consistency in this game mode in terms of what they enforce and what they don't. And I think there has to be consistency, because if they were consistently banning people for this type of thing, then more people would have been banned by far this year, by the way, and it probably wouldn't be happening. nearly as much. But when they single out Ty because a clip of him asking a guy to quit goes semi-viral and is posted in different videos and on social media and stuff, that's embarrassing. And like, it's not consistent and it's not fair, honestly, to Ty. Whether what he did or not is deemed wrong or not, the lack of consistency about it is the biggest issue. And clearly 2K thinks it's wrong. So I think that is worth paying attention to. I don't know. That's just my thought. I would think they should be more thorough in enforcing this type of thing if this is something that's not allowed, because it's happened a lot. Let's just put it that way. So I wanted to give my thoughts. I wanted to react to this. I feel bad for Ty that he got banned, but I do think it is at the end of the day a little bit funny, but it's also just like dumb. And it's a lack of consistency, it's a lack of transparency, and it is a problem. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.